Okay, so the goal for today's video is we're gonna go on a nature walk in the North Chagrin Trail is the name of the location. We're gonna go on a nice little nature walk and shoot a little video slash a couple of content pieces for Glitch Energy, which is the sponsor of this channel and the sponsor of today's video. So this should be a lot of fun. This is my own personal idea. It's a beautiful day outside. It's like 80-ish degrees. I'm carrying a backpack with a decent amount of equipment in it, a tripod and some other heavy stuff. So we're gonna be sweating, but that's okay. It's a great day outside. Hopefully we'll get some good pictures of some of the animals and stuff in the location too. I think I'm gonna bump the frame rate of this one up to like 60 FPS. I think, we'll see. So here's a good look at the trail. So Cleveland Metro Parks, North Chagrin Reservation. I've walked this particular trail before. I started here and made it to up here. It took about a half an hour, maybe like 40 minutes to get all the way up there. Just a normal walk, didn't run or anything. But we started at this point, made it all the way up north. I think we're gonna start here again and then maybe branch off a little bit differently because I'm doing a video today, so I don't want to be out here too long. But it's a really beautiful trail. All the different areas, their mileage. I mean, like the basic trail, the all-purpose one is 4.2 miles long. I'm not sure which one I want to start with today though. There's also a castle over here called Squire's Castle. Okay, I had to pick up a map really quick. I don't want to get lost because this is just about how big is what they call the Emerald Necklaces in Ohio. All these different regions add up to this just huge nature reserve. So I'm gonna interject my own custom audio here because the wind actually really messed up the audio for this particular clip. Basically, I was just saying that in this particular area, apparently beavers do exist and they build dams over here periodically. We usually don't see them this point in the daytime. Usually it's way earlier in the morning. Hopefully next time in the future, I can capture some footage of them actually working on a dam, but I'd have to get there pretty early in the morning though. I'm pretty certain the majority of that out there is like water behind all this like little thick brush and stuff. I think most of that's water. It's just like grass on top of the water. Another thing too is apparently this location has like bullfrogs and stuff that you can hear around the evening or nighttime. So I'm hoping that it's a little after, I think it's closer to 5 o'clock right now, so I doubt we'll hear them. But if we're here long enough, maybe we will. We'll see, but it's supposed to rain today, so I don't know. You can take this little walkway right here to the bridge. I've actually been on this bridge before. You can kind of like walk cleanly like right through this area. Actually, it was a different walkway. You can still take this one over here though. All of this is liquid. All of this is just lilies on top of water. I've actually never been over here. I just completely lied. But you can come up here and just take a nice little shot of everything. Look at that. For those that are wondering also, fishing is not allowed in this particular park. It's mostly like a nature reserve. You can't feed the animals. This is the bridge that I was talking about. The one that goes right over like this little swampy-ish region. You can get a better view of everything from over here. Able to kind of just walk right across the water right here. Last time I was here, there were a lot of people on this walkway too. So it's a little weird just seeing it completely empty. But there were people up here. Just hanging out, man, just chatting, you know. It's a beautiful area to do that. Okay, you can see more geese right there. See. Okay, the quality of this is going to be kind of bad, but you can see them going through this brush right here. I'm not going to lie to y'all. That 80-degree heat is actually starting to hit me a little bit. My backpack's a little heavy too, so we are sweating. But I'm trying to get to this thing it was called Buttermilk Trail. I'm pretty certain I'm going the right way for it too, but we're kind of like a little fork in the road, so we can go this way or we can kind of go this way. So honestly, I probably should just head back towards the nature center and then start fresh from there, because to be honest, I really don't remember this exact route verbatim. But all we can do is just follow the signs and keep it pushing. It's kind of hard to get lost out here. This is definitely a different route compared to what I took before, but I think this leads the same way. Okay, so yeah. There's a sign up there for the Buttermilk Trail. It's by this big old dragonfly, this blue marker up here. So wherever that is, that means you're going in the right direction. That being said though, we're surrounded by trees and nothing else but trees. I did just see a few people go up this hill over here, so that tells me we're going in the right direction, I think. There's kind of a pathway. It's a nice walk though, man. If you're wondering what shoes I got on too, I'm rocking these like dirty old white Pumas. They were a lot cleaner when I first bought them, obviously. All right, so we found the all-purpose trail, which is designated by this side. So in another 0.15 miles will be at the trailhead that I'm looking for, or we can head back this way towards the Psalm Center Road. Oh, that's a road I'm familiar with. Just kind of give you an idea, this is everything that we're looking at right now. Just a straight shot through the woods. So let's go. It's a little unsettling that it's just me out here, kinda. Obviously I've ran past people here and there, but not on this particular trail. So it's a little freaky that it's just dead silent right now. Oh, it just got darker too. Clouds covering up that sun. Okay, I just saw somebody up there. So I'm not the only one that's out here on this trail. We're not alone. We're not alone. So I've been over here in this part before. Just look at that. Look at that. So thinking about the architecture right here, kind of makes it look ancient almost. If you don't know, America isn't really that old of a country. What, 600 years old perhaps? So, well, we got this side over here, and then we've got this side over here. You have a nice little description of it too. Water rushing through time. Listening to the cadence of water running down the rocks brings peace and comfort to many. It took millions of years for this fleeting moment to occur. The rocks in the waterfall are made up of compressed organic matter from over 365 million years ago. Organic matter includes bodies of plants, animals, which is how we can find fossils preserved in these rocks. The rocks of Cleveland Shale are made up of thin layers that can easily break and crumble. The power of this water breaks these fragile rock layers apart over time. Buttermilk Falls, which is what this whole area is called, is a part of the Chagrin River watershed, which means the water will continue to flow from here to the Chagrin River and eventually Lake Erie. So all of this is interconnected with each other. Every single last bit of these rivers and little areas are all interconnected with one another. We might be able to get some cool close-up shots, to be honest. Look at this. Okay, so this is about as close as we can get without obviously putting ourselves at risk. Like, that's a downhill slope right there, so we're gonna want to be careful. You can see more of the river over there, or the falls, whatever you want to call it. You might be able to get down there, but to be frank, I'm not brave enough to do stuff like that, so we're not going down there. honestly, I didn't realize how peaceful this whole idea was going to be. The idea behind this video was I wanted to show off some of the more beautiful areas, like closer to Cleveland. A lot of people give this city a bad rap for being, you know, broken down or whatever. Now granted, this is super east of mainland Cleveland, but Cleveland as a whole has been getting better as a city. I mean, it's more financially stable, it's nicer looking, they've been rebuilding a lot, and then obviously you have these little beautiful areas that you can go on these nice nature walks and stuff on. I just kind of wanted to showcase some of that, to be honest, man. Like, this whole Chagrin area is beautiful, and if you're from Cleveland, you should consider taking this trail. This is sweat on my head, by the way. Like, I'm sweating. It's hot out here. So I just finished doing the pictures that I wanted to do with Glitch Energy today. So again, you know, shout out to them for sending me this lovely Nerdies flavor. I did have some in here. I didn't put a whole lot because I just don't feel like being that cracked out right now. But it's a good flavor. It's a grapish kind of flavor. They sent me a total of, I think, 3 different tubs so far. And this might be my favorite. And I'm not just saying that for the ad read or whatever. This generally might be my favorite flavor. So, yo, shout out Glitch Energy. Be sure to use code JTG on their website, which there will be a link in the description down below that'll take you right to it. If you use that link, it'll already apply that discount anyway, so you won't have to worry about putting it in yourself, because I know typing letters is hard. All right, so my goal right now is to try and get as close to this river, like, little area as possible. This terrain right here is a little unstable, so we're trying to take it nice and easy. Here we are. Look at this. Looks almost unreal, doesn't it? Probably wondering what's so special about water. I mean, nothing's really special about it. Just beautiful to look at, you know? Look at that. All the way up there, and then all the way down here, down those falls over there, and it all leads to the same area. I don't even know if you're supposed to walk through here or not, but I don't think it really matters. I don't think anybody's gonna yell at me for trying to get close-up shots of the riverbed. It's pretty shallow though. Is that a duck? Yeah, there's a duck right there. So that's what I'm talking about. Like, it's a very shallow bed. Even the duck has to walk over it. Look at him go. Sorry if the camera's a little shaky. I'm trying to capture all this as it's happening pretty much. So forgive me for not having the most steady aim out there. I shoot a lot better in Call of Duty, trust me. Yeah, so yeah, like, that goes to show like how flat this is. Like, the duck can't even swim through it. Okay, I don't know what's going on, but he found another duck. Whoa. You all right, buddy? Either I just watched a duck get attacked or I just watched a duck get violated. I hope it's just attacked. Okay, this kind of looks like a trail almost. Let's see if we can get it. What's this? Somebody lost their football. All right, so this is definitely some kind of trail. You can get an even closer view of where this riverbed kind of starts. Started from over here, where all these rocks and flat rocks are, leading downstream. I know we spent a lot of time over here. I just found this to be one of the more captivating parts of the area. Okay, this is 100% a trail. There's a bench right there. According to Google Maps, I think I literally just looped around by walking through those woods, basically back to the same pathway that we started with. So this has definitely been a nice little journey. I mean, I think we've been walking for about 45 minutes. We stopped for about 10 minutes to shoot the Glitch Energy stuff. We're not done though. We got a little bit more to see. I'm gonna loop back around maybe to like where the main like nature center is, and then probably branch off and take a different trail somewhere. So we'll probably just fast forward to that, and I'll see you guys in a bit. Okay, I've been trying to get pictures of these little birds right here for the longest. I don't know what species of bird this is, but we're keeping our nice distance. I want to say we're about 4 meters away from where these two are. Just trying not to scare them off, but I want to get some really good shots of them. The quality of these shots probably won't be the best, but at least I got the shot. That's all that matters, right? Now, by this point in our adventure, we came across a very nice older lady who knew these trails really well, and she honestly just kind of took me on a little tour of the surrounding area. Oh, wow. He's a big one, too. That's a big squirrel. She told me about the different types of wildlife out here, the path to Squire's Castle, which was the castle that I mentioned earlier, how there are apparently snakes on that trail as well. Different animals can be found out here, such as big blue herons, which are these like really, really big, I think like 4 or 5 feet tall birds with a relatively large wingspan. You can find them in the riverbeds over here just fishing and hunting. I see why you said we have to be quiet. They start out really easy. How deep is this?
It's probably pretty mushy. It's probably not deep till you get to the middle. I don't think this gets too deep.
Okay. Well, what's that? That's a frog.
Oh, there's his head right there. Look, see him?
I think so.
Right there.
Oh, yep, I see him.
Oh yeah, he's dead. Oh,
No, he's there. He's just minding his own business.
So I came along and poked him with a stick. It was so fast. It was like that. It was like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
All right, so we just found a blue herring just sitting right here in the water, just minding its own business. I blew a whistle and it turned its head. So let me see if we can do it again. Okay. Look at that. Wow. Almost. Come on, buddy. You know you want to. In the tree? Something that big?
It was in a tree grooming itself while we were standing on that deck.
Yeah.
And these people came up and like, look at the heron up in the tree. It's going to take off. I got everything going. Everybody was standing there like waiting and waiting and waiting.
Man.
It's hilarious.
He looks like he wants to take off too. I sort of got a shot of it. I was not ready that time. Maybe got sick of us. All right, so the end of this was a little bit more random than I thought it was going to be. That lady was sweet. She was a nice older lady just that enjoys walking through this area. She told me about this really, really long trail to a location I mentioned earlier called Squire's Castle. I looked it up on Google Maps. It could take you about an hour to get there, 52 minutes exactly. So, yeah, that's gonna be a walk. But I think we're gonna try and do that. She said she saw snakes and stuff out there too, which is something that's really interesting to me. I want to get some pictures of that maybe. We saw one frog in the water. She poked it with a stick. We saw that blue herring that as soon as I stopped recording, it immediately took off. So I learned my lesson today. If I want to get the shot of an animal, like the perfect shot, I gotta be patient. Just wait, leave my camera rolling and try and capture it. We're gonna take a quick drive up to where the Squire's Castle location is and see what it just looks like. Me and my wife want to go there one day and do a little nature walk, but I want to scout it out, just kind of see what it looks like. So I'll see you guys there. Okay, so my goal wasn't to really come up through here because me and my wife are gonna do the trail together. But what I'm about to show you is crazy. So there's the sign right there, Squires Castle. Let's take a look at this really quick. We won't be doing the whole trail, but I do want to show you the location because, you know, I'm American. You don't see structures like this very often in our country, depending on, I guess, what part of you go to. If you go to Boston, there's a lot of older European style architecture there, but this is sick. This is this is crazy. I've never seen anything like this. Like I said, we don't have stuff like this normally in, like, at least in the Ohio part of America. Like, this is the first time I've ever seen anything like this in person, up close. I want to go through it so badly, but I promised my wife we would go through that together. So we'll save that for another day. Maybe I'll be able to get some of that footage before I edit this video. Maybe we'll go on this tour tomorrow. I don't know, but you can just walk in. So, but just look at that. That's pretty much gonna be the end of this video. So that's gonna be the end of this video, man. This was really cool. I've never filmed like a hike before. So, you know, I want to diversify the content on this channel just a little bit. You know, obviously I'm gonna continue to do Call of Duty content, other gaming content and stuff, but, you know, a vlog like this, I want to do more things like this. So I'm gonna come up with some more ideas and places to explore. Next time, we'll go through this whole area, try to get footage of the inside of the castle, the trail that leads to the castle. I don't know if we'll do the full trail all the way up there. That's a hike, but maybe we will, because exercise is good for you. So hey, if you enjoyed this, be sure to leave a like on it. Again, shout out Glitch Energy for sponsoring today's video. And as always, guys, this is Jay the Gamer. I will see you in the next video. Have a great day. Peace.